Hey YouTube, Chicken Shobi here with a review of the Kamen Rider Wizard Plamonster Series 5 Green Griffon. I was curious how they were going to spell Griffon, because there's Griffin, I think there's one with an EN, ON, Gryphon, lots of different ways, but they went with Griffon, which is fine with me, whatever. But yeah, green and gold to match Beast's color scheme, actually, since this is Beast's Plamonster. Wizard hasn't used it, not sure if he ever will, but yeah. So pretty cool. So here is the Griffon Wizard Ring that comes with the toy. And just like all of Beast's other rings, it looks great. I actually really like Griffons. I think they're cool mystical creatures. And it's also the last name of one of my aunts. So I am biased. But anyway, let's take the ring. Yay! Yay, magic! So here is the Griffon on the plastic tray. As always, it's the same mold of tray, just has Beast's logo up here and a new design on the edge. But it stacks up on all the other trays, just like everything else, so that's neat. Yes, let's go ahead and take all the pieces off. Set that aside. Here is the body. I will not get it mixed up like last time. That would be sad. And then the ring just fits right in there. Just like so. So there we go. Here is Griffon. His gimmick is doing this. Fun. Yeah, that's all he does. He can stand up on two legs and roar at you. He's actually capable of standing on two legs, which I think is kind of neat. Very bear-like. But yeah, I actually really like the way that this guy looks. The green clear plastic accents the kind of mustardy gold color really well, and I just like the way that everything ends up looking on him. Like I said, I've always been a fan of Griffons. Probably second favorite mystical creature outside of dragons, which we haven't had a Plamonster of probably because of the Wizard Dragon. But yeah, still really cool, and probably my new favorite. I like the four-legged look, and I like wings and birds and stuff. So this is a pretty cool combination of my two favorites, Garuda and Cerberus. So I think that's kind of neat. In terms of mix and match, I'm not going to go overboard or really show anything. But obviously the mix and match is still here. The most you can do off of this guy is like replace the wings with the Garuda Wings. You could put Cerberus Legs on him. Unicorn legs, Kraken tentacles coming out of his back, maybe? I don't really know. Viking spikes. There is an extra port here on the wings because of the tray, so you can attach some things onto his wings, maybe. But yeah, not too many real customizing opportunities with this guy. But again, he looks really cool, and he's my new favorite. And the only other one announced so far is the purple golem, or violet golem. I think it's purple. But somehow I don't think he's going to beat this guy, so it's probably going to be my favorite Plamonster unless they announce a 7th one. Which I don't think they are. But they're supposed to make a white Garuda, but that's the same mold, so it's not really anything new. But still really cool, and I really dig this guy. He's pretty neat. This ring does have potential to be used in the Dice Saber, the WizarSwordGun, and the WizarDriver. So let's go ahead and bring those in. And here's the Dice Saber. So it does say Griffon, but it's just a generic slashing noise. Here is the WizardDriver. So that's pretty cool. It does say Griffon in the cool kind of Kraken voice. So it doesn't just generically say beast like the other beast rings. So I think that's kind of neat. And then finally a shooting strike. So the Griffon's actually a really neat addition to the Plamonster series, and one that became my favorite. I wasn't expecting it to, considering it was my least favorite at the pictures, but now holding it in hand and kind of looking at how the colors match and everything, it ended up becoming my favorite. I just really like the way that this ended up looking. As always, the mix and match gimmick with these parts are incredibly fun to just toy around with, and one of my favorite parts of the series as a whole. While they don't do as much individually as like the can droids or the food droids, or especially the memory gadgets, but the mix and match gimmick does add a level of fun to these that the other ones didn't have the possibility of having. So I have to give a little bit of props to the Plamonster series for that. They took something that was really cool in the Joint Gatai series for Sentai and brought it over to Rider in a pretty neat fashion because I love animals. So there we go. Really cool, and I do recommend it to Beast fans, Plamonster series fans. This one shouldn't really disappoint you. I really think it's neat. So you can check out ShogunShoba.com for latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out Riders, Rangers, and Rumbles, the podcast bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And of course you can buy this guy and more Plamonsters and more Wizard toys at cstoysjapan.com. So take care and have a great one. Bye.